Welcome to We Muslims TV. If you are looking for a story that will touch your heart, strengthen your faith, and remind you that Allah's plan is always perfect, then stay with us until the end. Today, we bring you one of the most beautiful and emotional stories mentioned in the Quran, the story of Prophet Yusuf. It is a story of patience during hardship, faith in moments of darkness, and forgiveness in the face of betrayal. Sit back, listen carefully, and allow this story to enter your heart. The inspiring story of Prophet Yusuf, a story of patience, faith, and Allah's perfect plan. In the land of Canaan, there lived a noble prophet named Yaqub. He was a man of deep faith, wisdom, and devotion to Allah. Allah had blessed him with many sons, but among them was a young boy named Yousuf. Yousuf was blessed not only with remarkable beauty, but also with intelligence, good manners, and a heart that leaned toward righteousness. His father loved him deeply, seeing in Yousuf signs of a future guided by Allah. A dream from Allah. One night, Yousuf saw a dream unlike any other. In this dream, he saw 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing down to him. Confused yet amazed, Yousuf went to his father and shared what he had seen. Yaqub immediately understood that this dream carried a divine meaning. With wisdom and care, he advised his son, "My dear son, do not tell your dream to your brothers, lest they plot against you. Surely Shaitan is a clear enemy to mankind." Yousuf listened, unaware that this dream would be the beginning of a long journey filled with trials and lessons. Jealousy in the hearts of brothers. Yousuf's brothers noticed the love their father showed him. Over time, jealousy grew in their hearts. Instead of purifying their intentions, they allowed envy to take control. They said among themselves, "Why does our father love Yousuf more than us, even though we are many and strong?" Their jealousy turned into resentment. Some of them suggested killing Yousuf, but one of the brothers stopped them and said, "Do not kill him. Throw him into a well and travelers will take him away." And so, a cruel plan was formed. Thrown into the well. The brothers asked their father for permission to take Yousuf out to play. Although Yaqub felt uneasy, he placed his trust in Allah and allowed them to go. Once far from home, the brothers hardened their hearts. They removed Yousuf's shirt and threw him into a deep, dark well. Alone in the darkness, frightened and abandoned, Yousuf did not lose faith. Allah reassured him in his heart that one day he would remind them of what they had done, and they wouldn't even realize it. The brothers returned home pretending to cry, carrying Yousuf's shirt stained with false blood. Yaqub immediately sensed the lie, yet he responded with patience and faith. So patience is beautiful, and Allah is the one whose help is sought. A caravan later passed by the well and found Yousuf. They took him to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave. The man who bought him was a high-ranking official known as Al-Aziz. Seeing Yousuf's good character and intelligence, he said to his wife, "Treat him kindly, he may benefit us." Yousuf grew up in the house of Al-Aziz, and Allah granted him wisdom, strength, and dignity. The test of temptation. As Yousuf grew into a young man, the wife of Al-Aziz became attracted to him and attempted to lead him into sin. Yousuf immediately turned to Allah and said, "I seek refuge in Allah. Indeed, my Lord has treated me well." Even when doors were locked and no one was watching, Yousuf chose obedience to Allah over desire. This moment teaches us that true faith appears when only Allah is watching. To protect her reputation, false accusations were made. Despite Yousuf's innocence, he was sent to prison. Patience in prison. Prison did not break Yousuf. Instead, it strengthened his faith. He remained patient, worshipped Allah, and called others toward truth. Allah granted him the ability to interpret dreams. Two prisoners shared their dreams with him, and Yusuf explained them truthfully. One of them was freed, and Yusuf asked him to mention his name to the king. But Yusuf was forgotten, and years passed behind prison walls. Crown from prison. One day, the king of Egypt saw a disturbing dream that no one could interpret. At that moment, the freed prisoner remembered Yusuf. Yusuf interpreted the dream clearly and advised the king on how Egypt could prepare for years of famine. The king was amazed and ordered Yusuf's release. Yusuf refused to leave prison until his innocence was proven. When the truth was revealed and the accusations were cleared, the king said, "Bring him to me. Today he is trustworthy and honored." Yusuf was appointed as the guardian of Egypt's storehouses, and through his wisdom, Egypt survived the famine while other lands suffered. Immense forgiveness and reunion. Years later, Yusuf's brothers came to Egypt seeking food. They stood before him, not realizing who he was. After several encounters, Yusuf revealed his identity. His brothers were overwhelmed with shame and regret. Yusuf spoke words filled with mercy and faith. "There is no blame upon you today. May Allah forgive you." He reunited with his family, and the dream he had seen as a child finally came true. The plan of Allah was fulfilled in the most perfect way. Lessons from the story. This story teaches us that patience leads to honor. Allah's plan is always perfect. Faith protects the believer in every hardship. Forgiveness is greater than revenge. Yusuf went from a well to slavery to prison and finally to leadership, not by power, but through trust in Allah. Please subscribe to our channel if you are new here, like the video, and share it with others so they too can benefit. Thank you for watching We Muslims TV. May Allah grant us patience, faith, and a beautiful ending.